started, ladies and gentlemen, let us know how everything sounds. Listen, with new setups, there are always going to be new problems, and luckily we have great guys like Andrew and Brian here to help us out.
People just came running right upstairs.
Yeah, we said help, but all of a sudden, Zuri was like, K-pop's coming, and we're like, oh shit, God, somebody help us out here. Oh my lord. But we're in. I think, let us know if the sound is fixed, so 2-minute delay. We're still in the draft, so we didn't miss anything. That's the good thing.
And no one cares about the draft anyway. When it comes
listen,
down to
you're
it.
not allowed to say that, dude. You can't just throw that out there willy-nilly anymore.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested in this draft. I mean, eHug has picked up the Wraith King. It's a hero that they've favored quite a bit.
Yeah.
And they've also got a Bristleback, which we haven't seen him in a while, man.
Yeah, that base damage nerf, I think, hurt him a bit, and people were just
also,
realizing...
you know, I think Centaur is just like a slightly upgraded version.
He's better, I think. I mean, but that hero's good, but Centaur's not as good as he used to be, obviously, with the Hoostomp change.
I think so.
But there's still really solid ways to land him and play him. But then Liquid, instead of going for one of those solid offlaners like a Centaur, which, by the way, hasn't been banned out, they pick up the Bounty Hunter, which is... something we don't see too often, and I feel like is easily countered if it's thrown in that off lane.
Yeah, I mean, it's easily countered. The good news about Bounty Hunter is he can bring you off to, a huge mid-game with those track kills. If he pairs up with the Shadow Demon with the Enchantress, I think they could probably get some pretty easy kills in the mid-game.
Right.
So that's definitely going to be a big benefit for them. I mean, they don't have any easy gank targets at the moment. I mean, Wraith King is going to have Resurrection, Dazzle, Shallow Grave, Bristleback is just super tanky. This is going to be one of their only... easy ganks, I think. I mean, we'll see what the last pick is for eHug. I guess they need a mid laner.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, this is going to go Gravekeeper's Cloak, and then he's going to have, like, freaking 30
million
armor. It's just like, oh, guess what? I can't right-click him down anymore.
2 damage Janata. Wonderful. And Beastmaster Metal. This is something... we saw this last night. Black was playing it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. I mean, Roar is a super strong disabled. Stacking the boars is really good as well. So there's a lot of good stuff that Beastmaster really brings to the table. I mean, he basically gives you a vision hack.
Yeah.
So
that's true. That's also really important, I guess, on Dire team as well, or Dire side.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, against Dire side, just to have that vision and have like that kind of like, because then you could sort of take away the Roshan advantage to a certain extent. So I don't know. I like the draft from eHug a lot more than I like Liquid's. I don't know, man. Like TC, he's been getting a lot of flack recently. So
I don't know. I mean, TC is just what you're getting with TC.
That's true.
He's a very consistent player.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes he'll have some pretty big plays, but normally it's just, he's a consistent player that's it's just gonna deliver for you,
Yeah, absolutely. So we are gonna jump into the game, by the way, guys. I can't get the HUD, man. Damn it.
Rip.
I'll get it next game. That's all right. All right, we are gonna jump in, and it's been a pleasure thus far. I mean, we're only in the draft, but what happened? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Liquid just lost, I think. They definitely just lost. Jesus. All right. Well,
they don't need those.
There's not going to be a remake. I can guarantee you that. I shouldn't say that, but still, that's rough. That's rough as hell. We are going to jump into the game. Let's do some introductions real quick while we've got a second here. For Team eHug, we've got Justin, or 272, will be on the Beastmaster. He's going to be going mid. Cakes is going to be up on the Bristleback going into that top lane. Looks like we'll have Pandago on the Dazzle. Down bottom. Yeah, okay. I'm a Sheepsucks is going to be on the Visage, and to round it all out, we'll have No. I think that's Juggle on the Wraith King.
And Liquid are really switching some things up for this game. We've got TC on the Lifestealer. Koikova is going to be playing the Enchantress. Bulba on the Shadow Demon. Demon's going to be on the Batrider in the mid lane, and down bottom, Way2 in the off lane.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm surprised they're kind of switching it up this hard. Like, when has Way2 played the off lane? Like,
never.
Never. He's never done that before. So we're witnessing potential history in the making, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to jump into the game. But that is 150 gold down the drain right there. That is just, you hate to see it, is all I could say really for Liquid right now. You hate to see it, man.
And it looks like all of our audio troubles have been solved, so.
I mean, I kind of knew that was the issue. I knew it was mono.
But yeah, just sometimes picnic, man.
Sometimes you just got a picnic.
Sometimes you just got a picnic. But Liquid are not going to have any wards for the first couple of minutes of this game as, they slammed them both down in base.
Dude, that's rough. That's the roughest thing I've ever seen, in fact.
It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this one. Bulba support. What the hell is going on, dude?
This is what we call experimentation.
This is what we call. I don't know. I don't even know what we'd call this. There's going to be a double damage rune for Pandago. He's going to pick it up right off the bat, and he's just going to head bottom. So defensive try coming out. They probably have sentries for way too. I imagine they would. They have them on sheep right now, so if he gets Wraithfire blasted, he's probably dead, because then you'll just get Grave Shield and then Poison Touch, and you won't be able to run. So, but for now, Pandago's actually going top, so maybe they're going to 2-2 this, which is even more interesting. It is going to be TC up here alone for the time being, as Enchantress in the jungle. Bulba can stack up with Poison eventually, but he's only level 1 right now with Disruption. And for mid, I mean, it should be Demon, I think, winning this lane up against Justin for the most part.
Yeah, I think this is a fairly good lane for the Beastmaster, or for the Bat Rider. I mean, any melee hero is just a pretty good matchup, just because of the way that Sticky Napalm works. And I thought maybe Bulba was going to immediately go for a gank since he was paired up with the Enchantress, but Enchantress did get the Satyr creep, not exactly a ganker, so he goes back up to the top lane, just going to start stacking and pulling now.
Yeah. So we'll see
Justin's
how it goes.
got 5 stacks.
Yeah.
This is the problem, really. I mean, as a melee hero, at some point, you just have to leave the lane for like 10 seconds or however long it is, because as soon as you get those stacks up, there's just nothing you can do.
It's just too rough. You have to back off. And
yeah.
I mean, he's got a stick, I'd imagine. He doesn't. He doesn't have a stick, dude.
Oh. I mean, not... I don't know where they really thought the Bounty Hunter was going to be.
I mean, that's a good point, I
don't
guess.
know. I mean, I guess it could have been Bounty Hunter middle against Beastmaster is not the worst thing. I mean, we don't see a lot of Bounty Hunter middle, but it's definitely a thing that does happen. Smoked up, though, Koikwa. Gonna go for a kill on Justin here.
And wow, yeah, there we go. He's got 4 stacks, right? And they already used the Satyr. There's going to be the Shockwave. The right click's coming through the Firefly. The Flame Break pushing him back. That is first blood for Koikwa. That's all they needed, man. That was it. Just that.
Fairly easy.
Yeah. Textbook.
Clap to start it out, and Shockwave gives him a little bit of extra damage as well. And there's just not really that much Justin can do against those ganks, to be honest. Like, if he's playing forward and trying to get last hits, I think those are just something that's going to happen. It's just going to matter. I mean, how much do you really need to punish the Beastmaster? Delaying the level 6 is always good.
I don't know if you need to like really throw too many ganks his way.
I don't think you really need to like kill him though repeatedly.
I guess you might want to focus on other lanes.
Yeah, I agree.
Killing Wraith King and make sure he doesn't get 6 early on, I think is very important. But I don't know if they're going to rotate everybody down. They already do have Koikva is down here in the jungle, so he can rotate through. He can even take a Centaur, which he's got right now, and just go kill somebody with the help of Way2. He's getting solo experience. He's only level 2, by the way, but that's still, I mean, he'll get decent experience because he's not getting tri-lane against. But Pandago's just going to try to, I guess, leech and get some of these last hits that TC's going for here. He's right-clicking away, getting some CS as well. He's sitting at 9, but 15 now coming out for Jigglebilly. I believe that's Jigglebilly anyways.
No, yeah, I think that's... I tried to check, but it's private. I assume that's Jigglebilly.
And we'll make that assumption. Yeah. It's not a big leap.
But this is a pretty ideal matchup for Way2. I mean, as long as there's no one else in this lane, he can't really get solo killed by the Skeleton King, so it's pretty easy for him as long as Sheep's not kicking around. Sheep does have an Invis rune, though. He's hiding by the camp. It looks like he's just going to use that, not even try to gank, but... I'm a little surprised they haven't gone for a kill on Bounty Hunter. I mean, like you were talking about, Wraithfire Blast plus Soul Assumption, I feel like it should be enough to kill him.
I think the crazier thing is that they're just 2-1-2-ing, but I guess they know that there's a jungler for Liquid, so they can get away with being a bit aggressive against TC and shutting down his farm. And they know that's going to be the weakness. If you shut down TC's farm, it's going to be rough for him to really do anything in the early game. And he's already getting right-clicked. He's getting run at by Cakes. Cakes is level 2, so he doesn't do that much damage with his Quill Sprays, nor does he have that many points down a Bristleback. And I don't know. We'll see. Once the levels start coming in for both sides, it really comes down to who's going to be more aggressive.
Yeah, and I really like the initiation power that you do get from the Beastmaster. And this is actually a very similar lineup to what we saw. I think it was CIS play last night. They have the Wraith King, and they have the Beastmaster. And those are two of the strongest disables in the game. I mean, you string those together on basically any hero, you're going to get a kill. But Justin in the mid lane getting gone on again, and he gets stomped. I don't think he's going to make it out of this one. Double stomp for Koikva. And Pandago going to try to save him, but he's just going to die himself.
No. That was a nice Shadow Wave, but he might not. Shallow Grave's going to keep him alive. I don't think he can get the kill on Demon. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter died bottom. They're still going for Pandago's going to clarity up, but it's not going to matter. Koikva gets a double kill, which is actually kind of huge for Liquid. That gives him 1,600 gold in the bank right now. He could even go Midas if he really wanted to.
He might. I mean, it's 4 minutes into the game. He's got 3 kills. This is a super successful Enchantress. Maybe Liquid is brewing up some stuff, man. I think this is the cool thing about leading into the days of these quals. I mean, Liquid know that they need to switch some stuff up. They have not had the best results recently, and Koikva has been putting on a clinic in this jungle. He's just such a good player.
He is. Like, he can play any role.
He's so good.
He can play any role just fine, and that's the thing. And I like the spontaneity, but like it's a day before the qualifiers, and you're gonna try something like this.
You don't know how long they've been scrimming.
That's true.
They're boot camping.
Yeah.
So they've probably talked about it. You know, they work out together, and then they talk about Dota.
The post-exercise like discussion.
Oh God, my in-game is not working. I assume it's not supposed to be working. Let me know if the in-game's not working. I just noticed I don't have the bubble.
I'm pretty sure it just goes through you and me.
Yeah,
Or me
I think
together.
so.
They would have said something in chat, I think, about it.
Yeah,
Where's
I'll
my
just
Skype?
ask.
I need to have that on the third monitor. Let's throw that up here.
So, apologies for any weird stuff that we've had. Obviously, this is a brand new setup for us, so we're just, you know, we're just casting Dota, man.
We are. That's pretty much it. We're just casting Dota. We're just a bunch of guys casting Dota in a house.
Bunch of guys in a house, sausage, penis rave, and Sajidine.
And Sajidine.
So.
I gotta say though, it's been a pleasure being here thus far. It's been a lot of fun. So, we're still, I guess, pretty early on in the game. It's 5.5 minutes in. 35 last hits going for Jigglebilly down in that bottom lane, who I think he's still down there just CSing. He went for Midas. No surprise there. Got it pretty early, and his boots as well. Koikva, he picked up, he's still at 1,700 gold. He's saving. Wraithfire Blast is going to go on way 2. He'll take damage, but then he'll back away. Look at that dot.
Mid lane, though, Justin. He's taking a lot of damage. Bulba, oh, that Shallow Grave's going to go out. Is Justin actually going to make it out of here? He drops the Roar on Bulba. They want to bring him down. Soul Assumption's going to do it, but down goes the Beastmaster in the end, so they trade. Not a great trade if you're eHug.
They could have got nothing out of that, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That could have been worse. They could have just gotten nothing.
Right. So, it's
why is XSplit gray?
I hided the viewport. Relax, okay. Greg. If I had noticed something, I will let you know.
Dude, I got worried, man.
Listen, you don't need to worry about production side here, except for that one time where the sound was going crazy. Then you need to worry about it. But
oh man.
I mean, right now, if we look at the gold graph, it's actually Liquid has it by 750 gold, which is not surprising because they have that jungler to help them out. The experience is 1,500. Again, jungling is going to be a big part of that. And they haven't really shut down Wade 2. They killed him once, which is fine. They haven't really shut down TC top. He's got 36 last hits, so it's not the best in the world. But the thing is, TC doesn't really need that much. So he's going to be going for a Midas as well. His is going to be a lot later than the Wraith King's, though, and that's going to be the issue.
Yeah, and I mean, he's been receiving a lot of pressure in this top lane, so not too surprising. But then you also, I mean, you come down to the argument of who's more effective in the mid game, even with the Midas. I mean, with the build that Justin is, or Jigglebilly has gone for here, he's not actually going to be outputting a ton of damage at this point.
Yeah.
He has no levels in Strike. He has no levels in Aura. He's just gone stats stun, which is not that unusual. I mean, this is definitely a build that we see sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think when you get this build, you're going to be building towards a Blink Dagger next.
I'd agree with that. I mean, you want to fight early, and Blink Dagger is going to facilitate that, so I agree. There's going to be a smoke from Justin. He's going to look for a gank top. They want to try to get down this Lifestealer. They have Roar, so they'll be able to do it. The thing is, TC's playing kind of back right now, but he's going to go up for this Catapult. That might be the bait they're looking for. Justin's going to run in. Roar is going to fly. Will they get this kill? Poison Touch, nice disruption from Bulba. The TP reactions are coming in. TC's going to try to rage up and get out of here alive. The right clicks, the axes, the composite damage is enough. Cake's backing away. Soul Assumption. He wants to chase with the Nasal Goot. Decides against it, but they'll get out of there. They'll get the kill, which they really wanted. And Axe is delivering them that last hit.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good kill for eHug. I mean, this game would look pretty rough for them at this point, but now they're doing some return kills, getting some good ganks here on the carry. Did Skeleton King actually come up for that? Yeah, so they're 5-man top now, so they do actually need to make something happen here. Otherwise, this was a huge rotation for only one kill. So they are going to go for the tower, and we'll see if that works.
They're going to get this tower, I think. I don't think there's any way. I mean, they're not going to defend right now. They'll have somebody TP out, actually. It looks like, yeah, Sheep went mid. He's going to try to go for, I don't know, just some CS. And he needs to get level 6. He needs to get his Visage Familiars up and ready to go. So they'll take that tower. It's going to be the tier 1 gone. Midas is up for no, or Jigglebilly. He'll use it in a second here. He's got Reincarnation level 1. Reincarnation level 2 is what he wants, obviously. And, well, obviously level 3 is really important too, but
getting that leveled up is pretty important. It's a huge cooldown reduction. 100 seconds each time, so definitely something they're going to be concentrating on. In the mid lane, uh-oh, this does not look good for Sheep. He's going to fall.
That was easy. Blink Lasso. They didn't know that Demon had it. He just picked it up not too long ago. So an easy kill. They come in. That was also a track kill, by the way. You saw Way to throw that track out as well.
Yeah, and this is, I think, when Bounty Hunter is going to be really successful. He's just received not a ton of pressure. I mean, his CS isn't very good, but honestly, that's not that important. Oh, Roar's going to go off and Bulba. They're going to try to get a return kill here, and he is just going to go down here. Nothing you can do against that Wraithfire Blast.
That Wraithfire Blast. Like
that stun pair, Roar Wraithfire Blast, is so goddamn
and his support's
good.
dead after it.
Yeah,
it's just the support who's dead.
Nothing they can do.
So that's a little rough coming out for Liquid to lose Bulba like that, but they're okay still. I mean, they have track. If they're a bit more aggressive here, Way 2 gets maybe a couple more track kills, all of a sudden Liquid have a bigger lead than what they had before, and I don't even know if they have a lead anymore. In fact, it's 500 gold going the way of eHug, which is negligible. Please don't die to the Ancients Cakes. That would be... No, dude. Dude. You're bold, man. He's got 65 HP.
He's a man.
He's too much of a man, I think.
Don't get right-clicked.
Don't get right-clicked, dude.
He's fine. He's got it.
Yeah, he's got it. All right. Crisis averted.
Well, finally, that's the Midas for Nakes.
That's really late for TC.
I mean, his farm is okay, but he has made some stops here.
He
He's
got
got the
ganked.
magic stick. He got ganked. He has boots. He has stout shield. He spent a lot of money before this Midas. He does have 500 gold as well, so
yeah,
he's doing okay.
he's not doing poorly, but this is the thing. Like, you're a snowball hero on a lifestealer. So is the Wraith King, and Wraith King is out snowballing you. That's an issue. And on top of that, you're not really getting much else out of, like, say. I mean, yes, you've got a bounty hunter, but he's only got phase right now. The big thing is they've got a blink dagger coming out for Batrider. Yeah, I mean, it's really going to be. I think Enchantress needs to step up. In fact, Quickfoot did go for that Midas, so it's a bit greedy, but
Yeah,
at
no
the same
surprise.
time, like, he got those kills early on. He got that double kill.
Just gonna build into that semi-carry.
Yeah, probably go for the Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
absolutely.
surprised. So.
Well, they're going to try to find way to here. Bird's doing a bit of damage for Sheep. He actually drops the dust, but Demon is waiting. The lasso's going to pull him back. Koikova's here as well. Wraith Fire Blast goes out, misses the disjoint. And I'm a Sheep sucks, trying to live through this. Wow, what a Shallow Grave as well. And eHug reinitiate, turn this back around.
Uh-oh. There's the Nasal Goo. The Composite Axe is coming through from Justin to get that kill. A one-for-one trade. Definitely favoring eHug because they get the Batrider. And that kind of high priority target, whereas the Visage going down, not as big of a deal, and that Grave, like you talked about, saving that fight for them, the reinitiation from Roar, very strong, and eHug are looking solid right now, man. They're looking good, I'd say.
Yeah, this is better than we've seen them play recently, I have to say. I mean, they definitely do look a bit better. The lanes, I think, went a bit more their way. Perhaps they could have put a little bit more pressure on the Bounty Hunter in the bottom lane, but things seem to be going okay. I mean, they are going to have to be careful here. Once this Lifestealer starts getting a bit more farm, he's going to be outputting a lot of damage, and they're going to have opportunities to get huge bombs with the Batrider as well.
Yeah, well, there's going to be the Janata. The track is up as well. Justin in some trouble getting slowed
So
up.
slow.
The open wounds. He's done. They take him down. They're weaved, but they don't seem to mind. They're going to look for more. Way two. Looking for a track, or at least something. Might even just die for Pandago here. He's going to Shadow Walk first, but he should be okay. Sheep is roaming in on the backside. He'll be going for, I think, a medallion as he's got that chainmail up, ready to go. And Liquid maybe need to start getting some towers, and I think that's one way to get TC back into this. Get him some farm and get him, like, at least something, because now he's just buying a wand. He's got Phase. He just bought a wand. He's got a Midas. Like, that's nothing in comparison to what, I guess, the Wraith King will have in, I guess, a couple hundred gold.
Mid lane, though. Sheep getting dragged back again.
Oh, he might be dead. It's going to be the track. Shuriken toss. Flame break. Isn't enough. They're diving. The Firefly is up. Demon wants this. The right-click Soul Assumption. He'll get gooed. He might die for this kill, but it was a track kill. Demon in trouble. Getting gooed again, and he will go down to the right-click of that Bristleback, who, by the way, might be going for, I guess, a Vanguard, but still.
Yeah, it can be a Vanguard, I think. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty torn about this. I think overall these trades are probably worth it if you can get track out of it, because it's just, I mean, if you look at the net worth, there's a pretty high advantage there for Jigglebillies, but then there's a huge group of Liquid players.
Yeah, it's like all five except for Bulba.
And a lot of that, honestly, is that track gold.
Yep, jungling as well, but Reincarnation's going to be used here for the Wraith King, getting caught out. Will they rotate to help him out here? Might just turn around and use that Wraith Fire Blast on Bulba, but he's got pretty much no mana left. I mean, he's got a Disruption or a Soul Catcher, but not both. He's going to maybe dive here, but no, he's not fast enough. The axe is long range from downtown. Wraith Fire, it just got out of range there. Yeah. Not enough damage. The Visage Birds, though, coming in and cakes on the backside, gets the kill. I took the camera away for a second, but then I looked at the minimap. I'm like, oh boy, he's dead.
Charging back in. This is a much different eHug team than I think we're used to seeing. This seems to be working out really well for them in these dual lanes.
Yeah, I like the 2-1-2, but they knew they could get away with it because, of course,
TC,
the
that was an
jungle.
TP.
Yeah, I thought he might have died there, but he has Rage, so it's going to be tough to take him down. Good on TC to not use that Rage too early, to know that he can get away if necessary. He's rather tanky, but he's got Weave on him. He's got to be careful. That any physical damage is going to be a little rough, but they're going to lose a tier 2 tower now. The Visage Bird's coming out, a nice creep wave, eHug, and Cake's able to tank up some damage. Meanwhile, they know Way 2 is here. They're going to throw a sentry down. There's a track up on Sheep, but he's just going to back away as a team. They're going to play as 5 for the time being right now, other than obviously Justin, who's bottom. So I guess as 4 would be more astute description.
Justin's got 2,000 gold. So now I think it's decision time.
Lasso top. Gigglebilly. He's got no reincarnation, I believe. He's got a Wraith Fire Blast, but he is going to go down. That's going to be the Infest coming out for TC, getting that kill. Now they're going to chase after Sheep. There's going to be the Soul Assumption. TC getting kind of low. Nice Grave a little early, however. Now Demon looking for something, but Soul Assumption on him again. The right click's coming through. Sheep is going to get that kill, but he'll fall. Cake's getting chased down. Way too. Shuriken toss. The impetus damage. It's not there. The track is up again. They want this. They're diving so far. Quakefa, you're going to die. Don't do this, Quakefa. Don't do this. He'll get up. Oh, he did it. He got the kill. Oh, my God.
Worth it.
Kappa, indeed. Dear Lord.
Oh my God, Cakes is sad. He gets run down by the Enchantress, but I don't know, man.
She fucking threw that javelin, man.
Dude, that impetus sometimes just seems like you're hacking. It's just like, it's like an Olympic toss.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh man,
it's a gold medal right there for Quakefa. Other than the death, which was a bit unfortunate, but like he really wanted that kill.
That was a long distance one right there.
That was the clowniest dive I've seen in a while. So
I'm interested to see where Justin goes item wise, because traditionally, there's a couple choices here. You can go straight for Ags, you can get a Blink Dagger, or you can get a Necro Book.
Yeah.
He has a staff, but he also has a ton of money. He waited a long time to buy this, so it looks like he might be venturing towards the Necro Book.
Yeah.
I like this because it's just going to let them continue put pressure on here. They already have a bunch of good disables. The Blink Dagger, I think, could probably help them a lot.
Yeah.
So I was a little surprised to see him. When he had 2,000 gold at one point, and no, it actually is going to be the Ags. He just buys the staff first. Okay.
That's
I think this is fine.
Yeah.
Anything that gives you longer initiation range in this game, I think, is going to be helpful.
The shorter cooldown as well, I believe. Yeah, 45 seconds is really nice. You might even be able to get that off twice in a fight if it's a really long-winded fight, but
yeah.
I think that it's a good pickup here.
Absolutely.
No Blink Dagger, no Necro, which is kind of surprising, but with Double Bore, it might not matter anyway, so...
Double Bore, so good.
It's really, really, really strong.
Yeah.
Demon's going to pick up another Invis rune here, and he'll be fine. He'll be stalking the rest of the eHug squad.
eHug now. The pressure they're putting out here. This is great.
Yeah, I mean...
eHug are very... I think for me, it's... You know, a lot of the times we've seen eHug just have problems in the mid-game, try to convert, try to get objectives, and they've been really proactive this game, even at the cost of trading kills. But, I think this is definitely a step in the right direction for them.
Blank, Wraith Fire Blast, Quakefa in trouble. There's the roar coming through. That untouchable. He doesn't even have it for Quakefa. He went for Nature's Lieutenants and 2 points into Enchant instead. That might have been the reason for his downfall there. You could argue that he would have died anyways, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Untouchable just seems so good against this lineup.
Wow, Liquid actually traded that tier 2 there, which is really good. Like that's important.
TC.
Yeah, like they needed to get a tier 2 there because like I don't know if they can fight 5 against eHug. Going forward, Wraith Fire Blast is going to go again on Demon. Visage Suns, yeah, this is a dead Demon right now. Nice 4-staff away, but the Goo's going to slow him down, and then the right click, which like he was here and he right clicked the bat right over here. That shouldn't happen. There's that distance, and I don't know. It's kind of strange.
Is that a triangle?
No, it's not. Can you stop drawing?
No, it's a triangle.
Okay. All right.
Well, continuing to just put the pressure on here. I mean, I think eHug know what's up. They know they have the stronger disables right now, so they can definitely just continue putting this pressure on. They are going to have to deal with the other heroes of Liquid that have just been split pushing this whole time at some point, but I think what they're doing right now is smart. Just take objectives. If they can get a Roche out of this as well, it would be huge. Sheep's going for a mech. He almost has it.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sanj. It looks like it's going to be SNY for Cakes. Could also be a Halberd. Probably a Halberd.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be a Halberd. That'll be good against the Lifestealer, I think.
Yeah. Oh, smoked up. They're in the Ancients. They want to go for Cakes.
He might be dead. That's Lasso Infest out. He's not taking that much damage because of Bristleback. He doesn't seem to be in that much trouble now. Getting right-click down by TC. Going to town. Cakes is going to fall first. Any more casualties coming? We'll see. On the backside, Wraith Fire Blast might be coming through. They're still waiting to fight here.
That's a clean kind of pickoff that they want. Oh, moving forward, they want way too. No.
Nice.
Invisible.
Shadow Walk. Yeah, and Demon's here as well.
Demon too. Wow.
Yeah, that's like the 4th freaking Invis rune he's gotten.
Base Demon.
He's RNG Jesus right now. Dear Lord.
They're hiding. They just want to get back here and maybe set up another pickoff. Any clean kills that they get with track is just a huge advantage for Liquid.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, like, they need more of those. They need a lot of pickoffs.
And Jimmy's, I mean, he's quite farmed. He had that blank really early. He has the Force now, too.
Yeah.
They're going to go for Justin.
He'll probably go bots next. I think that's his build, usually. He likes to go for the bots rather than... Oh, yeah, Justin's dead. Yeah.
Oh, Gato, run.
Oh, they're going to try to reinitiate here, though. Justin's still alive. Is he going to get roar off? I'm not sure if he had it. He did, but it doesn't matter. He'll die anyways. Demon getting chased down by the birds. He's going to try to bottle up. Soul Assumption will grab the kill. Long range. Sniped him. But Waitsu gets the kill. The right click coming out. Easy track kill coming out for Waitsu. They'll weave it up, but they've got no detection. They just run away from him, essentially.
Gem,
yeah, they
do.
Why.
They need to give a gem to Wraith King. He has 4,000 gold. Is this the fluff build?
It's
just YOLO into Abyssal?
Yeah, the YOLO Abyssal Blade. I think it might be. He's got 4,000. What else are you gonna spend 4,000 gold on?
Oh man.
Might as well freaking go a Radiance then if you're gonna like go.
I actually really like the Abyssal on this hero. I mean,
Yeah.
the extra disable is just really good, and just holding someone in place is the key with this. And he's still putting points in. You know, he's got 4 points in Mortal Strike, just 1 point in the aura. This is just the normal build here, and
Yeah.
I think now you just go stats from here on out and then get the reincarnation. And when you have to max out the Vampire Core, you do. But
Yeah, and that's fine.
the stats I think are just way better.
Yeah, then you're just too tanky to fight anyways. He could theoretically go Mjolnir or Maelstrom or something like that, which is really good, which we've talked about on that hero. But I feel like with the Lifestealer, you almost have to go for Abyssal. At least at some point, you have to get
agree.
it. So
And this the disable for BKB is great, and it also is going to make, if Jimmy goes for a BKB, it's going to make it way worse.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
I think that's a good choice, and Lifestealer just jumped inside him, so.
yeah. They're gonna go for something here in a second. They're gonna try to find a pickoff, but everybody's sitting mid for the most part. They'll smoke up right now. They might rotate down mid and try to find something. They know that a couple heroes are here for eHug. They're trying to continue to keep the pressure on. If they get this tier 2 tower bottom, they can maybe try to go for Roche after a pickoff, but they're gonna blink forward. Nice. Force staffed away from Quakefa. He's Wraithfire blasted, but he's still okay. They'll back off now. Well, eHug's gonna try to push for the high ground
No,
potentially.
he's actually going to go for an AC,
Who?
Jigglebilly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you
That's
just
fine.
wait to have options at that point, but
That's a lot of armor reduction then because they have weave, and that's good. And also AC for towers and stuff like that.
yeah, that's fine.
Solid.
I'm
Blink.
a little surprised, but I think you do need to get an A-Blade at some point.
Yeah, agreed. But that'll be maybe far away. Wraithfire Blast is going to go. It's going to hit up on Quakefoot right now. They're going to right-click down this tower. This tier 3, they're going in.
Look
This
at
is
this, man.
this is Vowed in Aegis, man. They're just going to town with the Visage Birds as well.
They got their own
want
Aegis.
this.
Build your own Aegis.
Yeah, the reincarnation coming through. The right-click from them, the Impetus is doing a bit of damage. They'll weave up as well. That's on Cakes only, but they didn't actually get any of the armor reduction on anybody. Wraithfire Blast is going to fly. That'll hit up on Quakefoot, not doing that much work. But this
Look at this.
melee racks, they're focusing
Dude,
it.
look at eHug.
Liquid just aren't fighting right now, and I don't fault them for it. They're going to lose a melee racks here. They're not going in. You look at... Demon wants to jump in, but the Quill Spray is making
we
it
go.
difficult. He'll blink, he'll lasso and Cakes. He'll pull him back as well with the Force Staff. TC
He has
looking
so
to
much
right-click him
HP
down.
though.
Look at the roar, though. The roar on TC. The right-click's coming in as well. Will he survive? Nice stick with the Wraithfire Blast.
Oh.
His rage is done. Reincarnation's going to go. He'll be under the tier 4 tower. Everyone else making their way out of there. Impetus damage, the enchant as well. He is in trouble. No buybacks coming out from TC, though. Bulba's going to TP back in. Demonic Purge coming through. Nice grave. Well timed from Pandago. That'll keep him alive. He'll back away now. Sheep's trying to cover their escape route. They'll disrupt again. Looking for more. Sheep
Rest
might
in
be the
peace,
sacrificial lamb. It looks like he will be.
Yeah.
Rip in dead. So that's
Oh, he's going to try to kill Bulba, though. Bulba's medallion. Oh, no. The birds. They had a lot of damage there. I'm a little surprised he didn't go for that.
All right, well.
I have to say, Pandago's spell usage has been quite good, though.
Yeah, another grave.
Another
helping
good
here.
grave, yeah.
Yeah, he's got no minute to TP, unfortunately, and I don't know, he wouldn't have made it out alive anyway. So.
But he's been doing a really good job, I think, of just using Grave pretty much almost always at the right time and really making a big difference in the fights. And that's a pretty crucial thing, I think, for the Dazzle. So.
Yeah, yeah.
So they get the racks. That's good news. The range racks taking a lot of damage still. Not going to regen up either, so this is pretty successful for them. I mean, they lost a couple heroes,
Yeah.
and now they've positioned the birds over Roche to make sure that Liquid can't sneak it while they back off.
Right,
so it's
right.
good.
And they get the Assault Cuirass as well for the Wraith King.
That was a really good fight for eHug, and
Yeah.
you know, even though we see Liquid leading in kills, they're leading a bit in gold, and a decent amount in XP because they've been farming a lot more efficiently, and they've gotten some decent pickoffs. But they just really can't fight 5-on-5 at this point, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so
It's
either.
pretty hard. Like, how do you fight into Roar,
Well, I mean,
Fire Blast, Bristleback?
You saw what
Pretty
they
hard.
did before. The thing was, I think Demon kept getting Quill Sprayed, so he couldn't blink in for the
Yeah,
most part.
it
But
takes
he's
a
going to
long
find
time.
Cakes now. He'll lasso him up. The Infest out is going to go as well. Demonic Purge is going to fly. Cakes, I'm probably going to go down here finally. They roar up on Demon, though. He is going to go down. Look at that right-click damage. And the axe is, of course, cleaning everything up. And that's a long-range roar from Justin as he's got the Aghanim Scepter done. He put down the axe and then sticked up. Wow.
Efficiency, man.
It really is all
Data
about the efficiency. Jesus.
And I think Jigglebilly was considering just continuing to go forward here, and eHug again, I think, are just going to press this advantage. They are missing their Bristleback, but without Demon alive on the other side, Batrider is the whole key to the initiation for Liquid. I mean, well, otherwise, what are your options here? You just wander in and hope you don't get roared. With that Ags up, it's up in 13 seconds. So.
You can't really, like you
can't,
said,
you
you can't fight.
You need the Batrider, I think.
That's the only way they really have a fight that goes their way. And if Demon doesn't get a good lasso, if it gets picked off before it can maybe even force back, you're in some trouble. TP's going top right now. They want to try to fight here. Quakefoot getting stunned by the Wraithfire Blast. He'll throw up the Nature's Attendants, force staff to the high ground, blink away. And there's the long-range roar. Quakefa is done. Nicely done here from eHug. Good rotation. They don't want to give anything up. And they'll deny the tower, too.
And here's gem from Bulba. I can't believe, does eHug really not have a gem?
I'm pretty sure they don't. Let me look.
They don't have one.
They don't have one, yeah. That's strange.
I don't know why you wouldn't buy one against, I mean.
There it is. Pandago just got it.
Yeah, Pandago picks up the gem.
Yeah, I mean, they needed to get one.
Yeah,
sooner
and
or
bounty
later.
hunter on their team. You just need it. And Way2 has gone for the Vlads here. He also has over 3,000 gold. I guess the Vlads is pretty decent. I mean, it's going to help out the Lifestealer a little bit. So.
I don't know about going it first.
Yeah, I prefer it a bit later. I think you need to capitalize on, I mean, when you have the early levels, you get a couple decent track kills. You can just get a damage item so you can blow up sports.
Well, like a Desolator then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might work.
I think Deso's the best.
Either way, he's going to have the Vlads now, which is fine. It certainly helps their team out. And
I think with the Deso, you can easily blow up Pandago.
I think the reason for the Vlads also is you do have a lot of armor reduction coming out for eHug.
True.
I mean, just getting at least a little bit of armor is helpful. The regeneration, the mana regeneration is actually kind of big for a bounty hunter who does not have a big mana pool. And isn't a mana item either other than from and his Vlads, so that'll really, I think, solve his mana issues, essentially.
AC for Lifestealer online now, too, and I mean, this is kind of just what happens when there's ACs starting to get built. It's like the arms race of ACs.
Yeah.
You know, one team gets one, you kind of are forced to get one for yourself. So.
Yep, and that's also going to be the halberd up for Cakes on top of that. So.
I just minimized Dota by accident.
But if you look at the net worth, though, it's still going to be Jigabully leading. He's got his blink.
Surprise.
He's got 2,000 gold in the bank on top of the AC, like you talked about. He farmed a bit better in the early game, and he got a couple kills, and and like. They didn't stop him, so they ganked TC a bit, and that's really the difference. Now they go for maybe another tier 3. If they can get a kill, they probably go for Roshan. Look at Demon's going to just try to take this creep wave and be annoying. He'll TP back home. He didn't kill it, but he realizes they're going straight for the tier 3 tower here.
Yeah, and he's really needed in this. If they think there's any chance they can defend it, they need Demon.
He's going to be the one to initiate more likely than not. You might see eHug die, but no. Lasso again on Cakes. The Wraithfire Blast long range, the Force away. Cakes is in some trouble here. TC trying to go, but they did use that disarm on him. He's in trouble. Nice grave a bit early. Mech up as well. Nobody's dead yet. Now Way2 and TC getting caught out potentially. No, it's Cakes on the backside. Pandago getting low, about to fall, and he will. Now, Jigabully, he has reincarnation, but they've already lost 2. They're about to lose him, and that'll be the 3rd because there's no way they can, I think, stop him. Oh, he blink away, actually.
Wow, what a blink.
That was really solid, and Justin gets a kill on the backside. Bulba getting caught out. He went too deep. They're still chasing after Jiggle right now. They might reinitiate here for eHug.
There's no Pandago. I'm not sure they can.
They want to fight, though, but look at the rage. TC's going to town using rage in his open wounds. Easy kill coming out for TC. He man-fought with the help, obviously, of one other, but that's a team wipe. Jeez.
Bulba just played the mini-game, I think, and there were some dead heroes.
That was...
The Shadow plays the mini-game, and
yeah.
Honestly, that was just a disaster execution for eHug. Like, they move forward, and Cakes get pushed back, and Demon grabs him up, but then they use the roar on TC. They're not able to kill him by the time the roar runs out, and there's a really great disruption from Bulba. And if TC lives through that initial burst, after you use the disarm, after you use the roar, he's just going to go to town.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. And now they pick themselves up in Aegis. So Liquid are definitely regaining their footing at this point. They're definitely getting to the point where they have the items they can fight. And now the golden XP is really starting to swing in their favor. And eHug, I think, at this point are running out of options because, you know, they've picked up this AC. They're still a long way away from another big item on the Skeleton King. So Blink Dagger as well for Justin, but I don't know, man. This is getting harder and harder now. I mean, at this point, they've reached the point where, you know, Liquid has the items to fight them.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and it's almost a shame they lost that mid racks, the melee racks, but it's not even that big of a deal. You could see really
Liquid are and Shadow Demon even is pretty good at pushing in the lane now, so it's not a big deal.
Bots are up now on Demon. Speaking of which, he's got those going.
Yeah, now he actually has wings. On his boots. Well, I guess he's already Bat Rider, so he has wings, but...
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need any extra wings.
Double wings.
I mean, I guess if he really wants, that's fine.
Drink some extra Red Bull.
Jesus, dude. Listen, they already do enough stuff for Red Bull as it is. You don't need to give them more sponsorships.
Oh, man. I love it, man.
I love the tweets that they have, though, just like the bonding experience
of
exercising.
Yeah, them just all lifting in the gym. They're like, yes, team building.
Like, all right. I don't know. Apparently it's been working out though. I talked to Sam. He's been losing a lot of weight. He's been looking good.
Looking good, looking spiffy.
Yeah, he has been. That's a bash coming out for Wraith King, and we talked about Abyssal Blade. You need to go for it.
You need it, absolutely. And they just need more disables for TC because, you know, he has been just quietly farming this whole game, and now he has overcome Jigabully net worth. So
yeah, that's good stuff.
I mean, he's a pretty unstoppable force at this point. I mean, in the early game, the stun is strong enough on the Skeleton King to win you some fights, but at this point now, TC has a lot of armor, so they can't chunk him down as nearly as easily, and then if it comes down to a Lifestealer Wraith King man fight, I mean, Lifestealer wins that one every time.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty easily too.
That's the thing. I think eHug knew they had this timing they had to get to.
And they did, honestly,
no.
oh, well.
Demon, why, my
Demon
friend?
Dota.
He's just going to force away, but no, look at the Mortal Strike procs. Now you got a Blink Dagger coming up for the Wraith King in about 2 seconds. Can he get in there and get that kill? Justin, there's going to be the Scout Hawk going through. They see him. They're going to roar. Maybe no, the Axe is first. There's the roar to get the kill. That's easy.
There's a gem. Gem down. Pick that
they
thing
see
up.
it. Yeah, that's huge too. That gem is a big pickup. Now they'll have complete map control. These wards are going to start going. I mean, not that they didn't have their gem before, but like map control is important.
Taking away the gem is pretty good.
Yeah, actually they lost the other gem. Way2 has the other gem. That was the original gem, I believe.
They're trading gems back and forth.
Yeah, so now map control is not going to be as big of a deal, and Justin will just de-ward this Roshan pit, which is, by the way, we don't know how long this is going to be.
No, not yet.
Not yet, anyway, but
don't know.
We'll tell you when we
new Roach clock. My first experience with the new Roach clock.
Why do they?
I actually did not mind the old one.
I was getting used to it, and then all of a sudden they changed it, and like I don't know what I'm looking at now.
Yeah. So 3 minutes, we know that is going to be getting reclaimed though, and that's on TC. And now with the Bat Rider down, eHug are looking to make some pressure, but they just can't seem to get there fast enough. And now Quickva, he's got a Mask Madness.
I was about to say, like he's hitting like a truck.
There. This is when the semi-carry Enchantress is real.
And now if only he had that Max Untouchable.
He's already got 1 level in it.
Yeah.
I mean, even 1 level is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just gonna. I mean, he's just gonna stand in the back and start wailing away. Just start chucking those spears.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, he's got to be careful. If he doesn't stand in the back, he'll be focused down, and they do have the team fight like initiation. They have like the control. They have the Bat Rider, so it really comes down to where they position themselves. And I don't know, if they take a fight in a very confined space, they might be in trouble. But for the most part, I feel like Liquid are coming back strong. They've got a 5,000, almost 7,500 gold lead, which there's not been a gold lead this big, even like at all this game.
Yeah.
So
it's been pretty close. I mean, eHug had that timing where really Liquid just couldn't fight against them, and they did okay, I think, taking advantage of it, but didn't get the full lane of Rax, and they're oh my god, that Rax has 13 HP.
Wow, holy crap. It was at like 200 last time I checked.
That thing could just get poked and die.
They could run at it and kill it. They honestly, like, one hit from the Wraith King, even with backdoor protection, it's not going to matter.
Unfortunately, they're just getting split pushed by Demon. You talked about he likes the BOTs, and this is why.
BKB should be next for him, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Mid lane, though, they are going in on Koikva. He's disarmed. They're going to try to bring him down there. Finally, he goes down. Nature's Hand is not enough. And wow, down goes Bulba as well. Is this some room for eHug? They're chasing down TC. They don't seem to have the damage to kill him, though.
Buybacks are coming out. There's 2 on the side of Liquid. They just used them. Everybody had buyback. Every single player in the game.
They slammed it right away, too. They know. I mean, I think, honestly, at this point, if like eHug gets an advantage like that, they just go, like, right for throne.
Yeah.
I don't even think they can really Rax anymore.
Yeah. Like, they need to go for the tier 4s, I think. I think you're right. They could go for
throne,
Rax.
man.
Maybe, I mean, if you, like, get a good team
fight.
fight.
Yeah, if you get a huge team fight your way, but a close one like that, I don't know.
Blink, he was looking for a lasso there. That lasso range is a bit changed, obviously, and they couldn't really get it. So, no such luck for Demon, and they'll back off now. And eHug are either looking to reinitiate or take Roshan. They have tracks up, though, on them, so they'll know if they go into the Roach Pit. So, double damage rune down in this bottom room spot. That might be what they need to win this game. So I hear it. TC got the kill. Roar's going to go, though. They'll be able to disarm him in just a second. The Visage Familiar is going through. They'll be able to stun out if they want to. They're not going to. TC getting caught out. Where's the disarm? They haven't used it yet. I don't believe anyways. Justin getting caught out. The right clicks are there. Will he die? Flame Break pushing him back. Nice stick charge. There's the disarm coming through a bit late, but Justin, he is going to fall. This is too much for eHug right now. They're losing this bout. Cakes is getting right-click down. Open wounds in the armlet. Again, Cakes getting bashed up. Right-click down. There's the impetus damage. That's the kill. And another going the way of Liquid. 3 down.
God,
and they're going to get the birds as well. My goodness. No, he doesn't get that last hit to get the kill on the birds, sadly enough. But
that was a pretty big disaster for eHug. I mean, they even bought back right there, too.
Who bought back
Beastmaster.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I mean, he died without using Roar, so he bought back immediately, but
he doesn't have any way to get to that fight.
Yeah.
It's like at the secret shop on the dire side, and he doesn't have BOTs, so it's
not exactly a convenient fight. Now he's farming despite the...
Not having buyback, or not having... He's got the penalty on him. So, that's a bit rough, I think, for eHug. Yeah, it was looking good for a second.
Yeah, this is a hard game now for eHug, I think, and looks like Jimmy's actually going to be going for a Lincoln's. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. I was gonna say BKB, but Lincoln's works just
Lincoln
as well
sounds
in
really
this
good.
because of Roar. Most
They don't
specifically.
really have any force stats that I saw, right? So they can't really
Uh,
disable it easily.
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah,
Well,
no one has one, so they have to use a pretty big disable to trigger that. I mean, I guess they can use Grave Chill, but that's
alright.
nice. Pretty solid.
So we into the 34-minute mark here, and Demon. Wow, that was a bit aggressive.
Demon Dota, dude. Oh, he's actually going Refresher. What the fuck?
Oh, I've seen this before. I've seen this. This is his old NEL build, dude.
Jesus, Jimmy. No respect.
And this is what he does in the NEL, man. He goes Blink Force, bots, maybe BKB, Refresher.
No respect.
That's
Is
for
it actually
no,
good?
it's actually good. It's actually like legit.
I guess you get double lasso sounds pretty.
it's
nice.
pretty.
Oh, they're initiating on TC in the mid lane though, and oh, are they actually gonna be able to kill him? They can kill him. They can create some space. Does he have buyback?
He should.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he didn't buy anything, I don't think, and he's got 1,000. He actually had a. He's very close
Wow,
to not
he's a
having buyback.
reaver.
He's very close to not having buyback, or at least, I know, not as
Radiant's
close. But
top tower is under attack.
This is, I don't know, man. This is gonna be a close one at this point. I mean, I think Liquid do have a huge advantage at this point. Now they do have the Desolator up on way 2. He has 5,000 gold. Refresher is done for Jimmy. Dear Lord.
that's kind of gross.
That's a thing.
That's disgusting, actually.
Radiant's
mean,
top
double
tower
lasso is
under
pretty
attack.
strong.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think. I guess
Dire's
like
bottom tower is
double
under
lasso with double force.
Well, the thing is, he's got to stay alive. Like, he's got to
Yeah,
stay alive, and he'll have mana issues, I think, too. I guess not. He's got 1,000 mana, so maybe not.
Should be okay.
Yeah,
it's
we'll
gonna
see.
Be, it's close, but
Yeah.
it should be okay.
Split pushing top. They'll get away. That was way too kind of pushing that wave in, and he'll back off now. And eHug are losing the momentum they had. It's
Yeah,
now
it's slowing
going
down. Now this is more. I feel like the eHug that we've been used to seeing. Just
I don't
less
think
less action.
it's not so much eHug, and I think it's more so.
I mean, this is their draft, right?
It is. That's true, but Liquid have been playing well in the last couple of minutes here, and I don't know. You could argue that I think Bulba's been really doing a good job on support. Honestly,
Yeah, this has been. I mean, he's had a lot of really good disruptions, and oh, now we have a Lincoln's up on way 2 and Abyssal on Skeleton King.
yeah. Now there's no buyback on any hero, so if anybody fights and dies, well, they'll have buyback I think on Visage, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's just not. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And I think they're gonna smoke up here. Yeah, they're gonna go for a kill.
Yeah.
eHug know that they really need to move along now, and they need to really get things moving. So they're gonna smoke up. They're all gathered up here in their woods.
They're ready
Roche
to
is
go.
coming up in 30 seconds, so this is a
That'll-
quick Roshan.
That'll be that was the first Roche, right? That went down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they're gonna smoke up. They're gonna head towards it.
And they have a hawk there
Yeah.
waiting as well. So
It's about
I think
to spot
they're
it.
looking for a pick off in a Roche, and if they can get it, they'll be in.
Wow, this hawk is not gonna see it. That's
That's
sad.
unfortunate.
It's about to respawn. How very unfortunate.
He spawned one immediately. He's gonna send it back over.
Okay. Yeah. Now
Yeah,
he'll see
this
it.
has been pretty. I like this Beastmaster. It seems to be working out, and Beastmaster did get a pretty substantial base damage buff
Yeah. Yeah.
in 6.81, so I think it definitely opens up
Dire's
his
middle
viability.
tower is
And
under
as soon
attack.
as Roche spawns, they're gonna head straight into it with that smoke. They're not even gonna fool around with pick off. Liquid is confined in their base at this point, pushing out lanes. So this could be the window of opportunity. Yeah.
I mean, with an Aegis up on whatever hero they want, it's gonna be on Jiggleblade. So now he's
Really?
got two. Well, he's got a
Two
reincarnation.
reincarnations, kill him 3 times.
So
Quick. That was a really easy Roche for them, though. Good execution there, using the Hawk to their advantage. But there's a huge lead for Liquid, almost 20,000 XP.
if they try to go for a tier 3, they have to be really good about that fight.
They have to get a pick off first, I think. I think they either need to kill TC or a Demon.
Yeah.
If they don't kill one of those first, then
I mean, the problem is, like, buybacks available. Actually, nobody has one, so, I mean, if they get a kill here, it's
Full
theoretically
there.
the game for either team. I guess the thing is there are still tier 2s that Liquid have to chew through.
yeah, I think it's a lot harder for Liquid. Liquid is, I think, under pressure at this point, despite their huge advantage. Like, if they lose a hero, they could easily lose the game.
Yeah.
If eHug lose a hero, it's not the end of the world. I mean, they're gonna have birds to push out lanes as well, which is pretty good. Sheep has not gone for Ags though. He's gone for a much more supporty build. He has Force, Mech, Medallion. So
Maybe Ags is, like, such a good item on this tier. I'm surprised he doesn't
Yeah,
go
I
for it.
think-
He'll probably go for it next, but
yeah, I mean, I think you need it at some point.
I don't know if the game is going to go that long.
Oh, they use the Lincolns on Jimmy. He's moving forward here.
So goes in right now. The infest out as well from TC. Sheep getting right click down. Oh, they graved the wrong person. The right click's now in Demon, but he's getting Demonic Purge. Jugabully backing off. Cakes going to town, but Disarm came through. That was on Quake, but now TC still trying to right-click. There's another lasso going in. Justin getting caught out, getting Impetus down. He's done. Now we're going to see Jiggleblade fall as well. 4 down. There's the reincarnation. The Aegis about to be used as well if he wants to try to keep fighting, but well, the birds are going for this tier 3 tower. The TP's coming in as well. The Impetus damage. Open wounds is there. It's going to go. That's going to be the Aegis.
That was the shortest range TP I've ever seen.
Yeah. And they're going to get this kill, I think. Yeah, this is going to be a team
I don't know.
wipe.
Why would you put the Aegis on the Wraith King?
I don't know. That was.
I mean, I think in the ideal situation, you run him in, right, and he just dies. But that doesn't happen a lot. I mean, it's really hard. They choose. You know, they get to choose who dies with Shadow Demon.
Can we talk about that?
Or with that Rider.
Can we talk about that refresher though? Like that
Seemed pretty good.
He did it on I forget who to begin with. I think it was like Cakes or Jiggle maybe. And then they finished it off with Justin, and bringing Justin down is huge too. Like they got that kill so quickly.
Yeah, that was a rare misplay from Pandago as well. That was a pretty huge one too. And
yeah, he missed the grave. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I can imagine there were many profanities yelled at the eHug house at that point.
Fuck, shit, damn it.
I mean, I'm not sure if that saves them that fight or not, but probably not. But
no,
definitely things like that are big. I mean, if he could have just not used it and saved it for a little bit later, he could have used it on Sheep and maybe they get another kill first.
Yeah.
But I think that's really the best case scenario.
TC now has a bottle. Demon gave it to him. He's got a DD in it, and they're going to look for a pick-off on their own. Nobody's going outside the base. Pandago's smartly staying inside of the tier 3 tower.
He knows.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to get a lasso.
Demon's on the hunt now.
I don't want to get lassoed. So, yeah, they'll just TP away. They'll go top. They'll push out real quick, and then TC will get out. He'll continue to farm. And this is the thing. We talked about this earlier, and it was a much less big of a deal earlier. But, like, the Wraith King is the most farmed, but then it's, like, 4 heroes from Liquid that are, like, super, like,
and at this point in the game, it becomes a much bigger deal because, I mean, look, the supports are just very underfarmed here. The mid is very underfarmed. I mean, Justin hasn't really picked up anything since this Ags. He has 2,000 gold right now, but...
I mean, like, Way2 has a freaking Desolator and a Blinking Sphere. Like, that's a lot.
He's so farmed. He has 3,000 gold. He's got 150 CS, 7 kills. Koikva getting a Lincolns as well. They're just stacking the Lincolns here, and this is the right play. I mean, against Roar, against the Hellfire Blast, you need to do that.
Yeah. I like the idea. I don't know. I mean,
they used it on Jimmy before, too, and that's just great.
Yeah, because then he's just not going to get
They could even just stack Lincolns on him. Like, put 2 on him. He can go straight in. And then use the Refresher Lasso again, pull him even further back, and that's just a free fight. Like, if Jimmy gets a good initiation on, like, the Wraith King or something, that's, like, most of the damage for eHug and a lot of the disable.
They're going in on bottom. The blink forward. Demon wants to go on Cakes. There's the disarm coming through. He's not using the lasso just yet. Cakes is going to try to juke him away here. He's getting slowed a little bit with the sticky napalm. Gang Train coming through. Koikva jumping in right now. There's the enchant. The impetus damage not doing much, but now it is. The soul catcher is up. Cakes is going to fall. They don't even need the lasso.
That's big.
Just an easy kill. Easily done there coming out.
And Liquid, I think, have really turned the corner at this point. And I think eHug just kind of have to YOLO push.
Yeah. And, well, at least Justin is split pushing right now, and he might even be able to force out a lot of TPs here because Liquid is not even close to this tier 3 down bottom. Yeah, they have to go back home and defend. TC, ready to go. A couple more TPs coming in. He's got that DD, but it's about to run out in a couple seconds here, but still. They're going to push back eHug's push right now. They actually smoked up themselves. But they'll TP back home. It looks like a couple of them will maybe remain behind here. It doesn't matter. As I agree with you. I feel like Liquid have turned the corner right now.
They've really just, I mean, they've taken this game. They've farmed up the heroes that they need to farm and made it so really they can fight. And we know Roche now is going to be up in 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so it's going to be a pretty quick Roche.
Where did that kill come from? Wow. They TP'd Justin down bottom, and Demon and Way2 were there to get the kill.
Waiting.
Yeah.
They were waiting.
That's just a nice play to kill him. And with that pickoff, they maybe go for a tier 2 tower potentially. I don't know. So
yeah, this is. I don't really know what eHug can do at this point because you're really relying on your superior abilities to win you the mid game and just translate that into some huge advantages. And I mean, they've had some good stuff. You know, they've got this tier 3, they've killed this Rax, but there's just not enough.
Yeah, I think one more set of Rax would have been huge.
Yeah, if they had gotten this second set of Rax, this game looks a lot different right now.
Yeah, I agree.
The farm for Liquid is way less. The map advantage is way less. But as it is, Liquid can very easily just push out this one wave, and now they're looking to equalize as well. I think now Liquid are going to be on the offensive.
Yeah, they're going to go to town here.
I mean, I don't know what else you possibly need. Everyone is so far.
I think maybe you can wait for an Aegis, but you don't even need that. There's a lasso on the backside. And that's going to be on Cakes. Do they have the damage? Blink coming through from the Enchantress trying to right-click some of these poor familiars down, but they're going to stay alive. And they'll just regen up real quick and be fine. So Bounty Hunter has a Sacred Relic on him now, so that's interesting. That
Rapier boys.
no, please, no Throndo.
Rapier is so good on Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, but like, do you really want to do that right now?
I mean, not necessarily.
he just sold his drum. He almost has 2,400 gold. Please.
Oh my God, he's doing it! Rapier
I'm
boys.
pretty sure he's got a TP
Fuck
now.
it, dude.
He's gonna get one of these last. Okay,
He's got it.
He's
Come
got-
on,
just
go
go buy
buy
it,
it.
dude.
Just
Go
go
buy it.
fucking buy it.
Just go
Man
buy it,
up.
dude. He's not
He's gonna
buying it.
wait. I mean, if this is an abyssal, he's gonna wait. If it's even if he's finishing a rapier, it's gonna wait as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's a rapier, but that'd be fucking awesome.
I'm hoping, man. I have dreams.
Way too. He knows what the fans want. Give them the extra items, man. Which, by the way, speaking of items, if you'd
Speaking
like
of items,
if you would like to receive in-game items, go ahead and purchase up that ticket, $3.99 in the store. We have the playoffs coming.
Yeah.
A lot of big games coming through here.
Gonna be right after the international qualifiers.
Yeah, if you're still urging, if you still want that American Dota action, we've got you
Who
covered.
doesn't want that American Dota action? That's my question.
There are haters out there,
Communists.
man. You'd be surprised.
Communists. That's who.
Calling them communists.
Communists
All right.
and Nazis.
All right. Well, just relax, dude. Let's just chill out. Jesus.
eHug are grouped up in the mid lane, just trying to push this back out, but it looks like you know, in the early game they were very decisive. They've been trying to take objectives.
Yeah.
They're trying to do all this, make things happen on the map,
Mhm.
and now they can't do that, and people are just dying.
Yeah.
left and right.
This is like a sad story for eHug. Just like,
Yeah.
and now people are dying. That's the story.
Yeah, now everyone's just dead.
So there's really good rotations coming out. They're like, people are getting killed across the map, and I'm like, they're dying so fast that I'm not even like seeing it happen. So,
Wow, and this is a very, very short Roshan.
yeah, it's up in 30 seconds. So they could just go for an Aegis next, and then go for a tier 3 tower. There's no tier 2s left. They took those all down.
God damn it. It's
Ow.
an abyssal. What a bitch.
I mean, whoa, dude.
What a bitch. Who doesn't buy a rapier?
First of all, it's Way2's first time in the off lane, I think. Secondly,
Baby's first off lane.
well, hold on now. He's played well, all right?
I know everyone on Liquid has played really well.
This is a dead Wraith King, maybe. Wraith Fire Blast. They want to try to fight here. TC's just manning up. They said, listen, it's a man fight.
Dude,
Let me
look
do
at-
what I
he's just
can.
not doing shit, though. He's just, like, trying to hit him and nothing happens.
Yeah, but they backed off. They saw the cavalry was coming. He like, listen, you want a gentleman's duel. It's not going to happen. All right, we're not going to play fair. We want to win this game, so.
I don't know, man. I mean, you saw the Wraith King right there try to man up on
Yeah, he just didn't do any
TC,
damage.
and he's just like, it's like tickling him, man.
He's like, I got an Abyssal,
like,
I got an
please,
AC,
no.
I have a Midas, I got Treads, but that I don't do anything to you. You're a life stealer with a Heart of Tarrasque and Salt Cuirass, so.
You're rather large.
And an armlet too, also on top of that. He's got 3.3k with that armlet turned on. That's nothing to joke about.
That's a lot of HP, and he's gonna be building a Mjolnir
Yeah,
now.
Mjolnir.
Well,
Just throw the static shield on himself for whatever reason and just
get
go to
that-
town.
Get that attack speed and just. I don't know, man. eHug need to make something happen like right now.
I don't know what they can
I don't
do.
need it. I mean, I think they need to get a kill on Demon.
Like, how useful is this Bristleback right
Not
now?
useful.
Like, what
This
is
is why
Kate's
people
done?
don't like. This is why people started picking Centaur, because you get to this point.
He
where-
does shit. He said
Yeah,
that does
he does
stuff.
shit. He has Stampede. He has the Blink Dagger. He has the Stun. Bristleback just walks around and hopes that everyone dies from his quills.
Yeah, and that's-
uses his shivas or whatever.
At like 10 minutes in, like that's a good thing. And but like at freaking 47 minutes in,
It's
you're
not good.
You're
Yeah,
not
that's
killing
not
people.
enough.
You're not going to be killing
That does
people with
not
quills.
cut the cake. Right?
Even Bulba, who's like 12k or not 12k, 1.2k HP, like he's not going to die from quills anymore. It's just not going to happen. Like he can even disrupt himself if it comes to that point. So now it's like, okay, yes, Beastmaster Roar is still useful. By the way, he's going Refresher or Orchid, probably Refresher though. Wraith King, like he does right click. Pandago saves lives, but like Bristleback, what do you do? What like Kicks? What are you
He's just
doing with your
he's
life
like-
right now, man?
He's like,
I'm just kidding.
what are you doing with your life?
I'm just.
He's like that person that no one wants to talk to at the party.
Yeah, and well, they're gonna catch TC out of position. They abyssal him. He's gonna go down.
Wow.
Pandago gets the
We're
kill.
gonna get another Roche.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I have Bristleback's just that person who stands at the party and everyone kind of just avoids him,
Yeah.
and he just creates havoc. You know, that's Bristleback, but he doesn't actually do anything. You know, he's not the host.
Roar coming through. They blinked up.
Wow.
They got Demon again.
What?
What? That was
they have buyback.
They have
Okay.
buyback, but like they're gonna give up an
That's
Aegis
just
and
very
cheese.
unnecessary kills. Like, why are you there? What are you
Kicks?
gonna do without TC, man? Pull someone up and then look at him?
I think Demon just wanted to scout
He just
things
wanted
out.
to he just wanted to jimmy them.
I guess classic Jimmy play. But yeah, they'll buy back for this. They're gonna
They
go straight
have
for the tier
to.
4s,
They're
or they
just
might just
going
go to
for
the. They're gonna go for the Raxes maybe instead.
Yeah, I think you have to. Now that these Raxes are exposed, you can just push them through middle, take it down.
Yeah.
Double buyback. Are they going to be able to do it? They're in the base. That's the hard part. They've made it up the hill. There's a fortification. Jimmy waiting in the back. Firefly.
There's the impetus damage. Lasso, the Lincoln Sphere. Grave on Cakes very early. He also has the Aegis, mind you. They'll get pushed back, but look at the Mjolnir damage coming out. Wrecking, but Koikfa's going to fall. No! The disruption, the lasso back. That'll be on Jiggle, the force away. What's going on with TC? They used the Aegis already. Now the Wraith King. Reincarnation about to go. There's the Nature's Attendance for Koikfa. Getting a touchable. You cannot hit him, Mr. Jigglebilly. There is the Wraith Fire Blast, but guess what? There is the Lincoln Sphere. The enchant comes out as well. There is a BKB.
Why did he
Now
wait?
Blink Lasso shouldn't be available. He already used the Refresher and that second Lasso. They're chasing
Turn and
so
kill
far.
someone.
He wants to do something, but Jiggle isn't doing anything. He's running away. Soul Catcher Force. Now the Shadow Poison and the right click. Godlike for Waits, who gets a kill on the backside. That'll be on the Bristleback. 4 dead. An eHug.
Oh, man.
That is not good. This might even be GG here in the next couple of moments.
You know, eHug has been playing a lot better, but sometimes they just flounder in those fights, and that was one of them.
That was a rough fight.
That was not a good fight.
I don't know what was happening half the time, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
I mean, really, just they just got too split up, and really, a lot of it came down to Jiggle just couldn't kill anyone.
They're really like Jiggle's like the only
I
buddy.
think he waited too long to use the BKB when he came out, because as soon as that first untouchable hit and he got slowed, he just couldn't connect anything.
Well, he wanted to wait for his reincarnation, which is understandable.
Well,
but
he did, but right after, when he went after the Enchantress, he waited to use the BKB.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. You're right. He like got cutted a bit.
Yeah, I think, and I mean, it cost him the kill, because then the whole time he's just running him down. I'm also not really sure why he didn't just turn around and kill someone.
They would have been all too slippery. I think his demon could have just blamed forced away.
I mean, if you just Hellfire Blast Bulba.
Yeah, but he's got force too. They'll force. They're gonna get forced
Yeah,
away
that's
no
true,
matter
that's
what.
true.
Like even if you get Wraithfire
Yeah, that's
blasted, he's just gonna get kited from like now on. There's nothing they can
There's
do.
been really good itemization here from Liquid.
The only thing eHug can do is what they did when they got Roche, which is find pickoffs, and that didn't help them.
It didn't do anything.
They
I mean,
got him an
they
Aegis,
still have
which is
cheese,
gone.
but
Cheese is available, but that's not really like they still lost 4 in that fight, and they they forced out 2 buybacks. That's great,
not enough.
but
They didn't get buildings.
and Liquid are very patient with this. They maybe want to save for buyback again this time around, just to make sure that Liquid and TC are ready to go and they don't get picked off. And
Yeah, now we're 51 minutes in. I mean, this is quite a long game at this point, and it does not really favor eHug, I don't think.
no, definitely not. I mean, like we said, Bristleback's not doing anything. But you have like 3 or 4 heroes, maybe even 5 for Liquid that do a lot in team fights. Like I think all of them actually do quite a bit. If you like disarm TC, if you roar him, that's great. But guess what? You're gonna get freaking Impetus. You're gonna get freaking Desolator, Abyssal Bladed by a Bounty Hunter. Like you're just gonna get wrecked. There's too much that Liquid have here, and eHug have very little. Other than a Wraith King, who you've got a BKB and 3.6k gold, and you've got Roar and maybe a Refresher Orb, but that's not gonna matter. They're just there's nothing. I mean, look at the net worth chart. It tells the story. I think for the most part.
It's pretty easy to say at this
The
point.
gold graph is 25k. That's gross, dude.
Well, XP is 35k.
I don't think I've ever seen that big of an
I've never seen
XP.
that big of an XP.
It's like that's how bad it is right now. If you look at the level chart too, that's like 24, 23,
Way
22,
too.
22, and then like everybody else is like.
And a lot of this gold is coming from track. Like, he's gotten a lot of good track kills. And now finally they're going for the racks again. But Demon initiates in. There's the lasso pulling back. Jigglebilly TC comes in, and they just immediately annihilate him.
But they're losing their melee racks right now. BKB is up. They might get the melee racks here, and they will. Another lasso going through. Cake's getting right click down. He'll throw up the Shivas. Koikfa getting low. Nice Grave again. They're turning it around. One is down. That's Pandago. They're losing TC. He's getting kind of low. Not really, though. Way too. Going back in. Shuriken toss. That is a dead Visage. Double kill for him. Soul Assumption or Soul, catcher misses on Cakes the Shadow Poison, however. Justin's going to get away. Visage stun. Rage through. Cakes, he's moving pretty fast here. TC's getting body blocked. Now Bulba jumping ahead. He's looking for a disruption. Shadow Poison again. He's got force in about 1 second. He's going to use it maybe to get forward. If he can get a disruption, he absolutely can. That track vision up on the high ground. Cakes is going to fall here. That chase again. 4 heroes go down, but they lost the racks.
Yeah. I think that's enough, though. I mean,
That's 2 sets of racks.
2 sets of racks is pretty big.
That's big, man. Like. They can't. Like
Liquid do need to
they
make
might
some,
even lose this game. They're gonna have like a 35k gold or experience lead, and they might even just lose because they lost those sets of
Jeez.
racks. But
If you lose with that kind of advantage, you feel bad, dude.
I mean, and it's not even anything they did really wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, they maybe made 1 or 2 mistakes, but
I think they realize that they're in a position now where they need.
they
do
have to
something.
go for something here.
Yeah.
They got to even up a set of racks at least. So
Yeah, I think they can easily push out 1 lane, but 2 lanes is getting a lot harder. Mjolnir is done now for
yeah, he's got buyback too, I think.
TC.
He's actually got buyback in 50 seconds, so he doesn't mind if he does, I think.
I mean, look at this though.
Yeah,
This is with backdoor.
yeah, he was doing work there. Blink, Lasso maybe coming through. I'm trying to find Demon.
Demon AI is just running around. He's just
Um,
creating space for them in the fight.
they'll get the tier 3 tower. They're backing off. They can win the fight though. Like they've won fights. They've won like almost every fight they've partaken in.
Partaken in.
Yeah,
Partook.
yeah.
Oh, wow! That was Roar used on Koikova.
Lincoln's.
Lincoln's, man.
Very nice.
That's a big mistake.
He's got refresher, but it's up 40 seconds anyways. But they'll lose the melee racks. Okay, that's the start for Liquid. They'll back off now. They might get ready to go again. Roshan is not up for another couple of minutes or so. I don't know. I think somewhere around there. And Lasso, BKB, Justin in trouble. He might have to refresh, and it's too late. He can't even get anything done. That right click, he got blown up. Now there's going to be the grave, and it's going to save the life of the Wraith King, but. Well, everybody else is dead. Sheep is going to fall very quickly. Cake's getting impetus on the backside. He'll have to throw up the cheese, but they'll kill somebody else on the backside. Cakes is going to get pushed back. The right click is just too much. And this is without TC, by the way. They're going to get another kill. Wraith King, he's up at that top lane right now. He still has reincarnation, but he is alone. There are maybe a couple of buybacks, but they're going to get at least a set of racks, if not more.
I think just be it, honestly.
Nobody on the Radiant team has buyback.
Yeah,
No.
they go just call
Actually,
it.
wait, no, hold it. They all have buyback, but they're just going to call GG. Wow. Oh, no, they don't. Okay, I'm just kidding.
I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised. Like, it was just whenever Liquid pretty much chose to play is when the game was over.
Yeah, and they had, like, that. And I don't know. It looked kind of sketchy at the end there with that that tier 3 and that racks going down in that bottom
Yeah, it
lane.
was a little weird.
But
End
they
up okay.
recovered. That's crazy that they were down a set of racks and 2 sets of racks, and they were able to not claw their way back, but just play well enough to get back into
Yeah, I mean,
it.
they had such a massive gold lead. They knew that fights pretty much go their way. They were just letting eHug play aggressively on them for some reason.
Yeah, and well, keep in mind this is a best of 3 series, and at times Liquid did look shaky, and we thought maybe that there was going to be a potential for eHug to get and just pretty much take the game, but it really didn't happen. So we'll see how this next game goes, guys. We're going to take a quick break. We'll jump into game number 2 in just a second. Stick around, everybody.